Hello, my beautiful friends! Welcome back to Pokédex! As you guys know, if you don't, you should, we are in No Energy Week, which means I'll be playing decks that have zero energy on them. See? Zero. The last deck we played was a Politoed deck, which I called Kermit the Frog. And today's deck is a Snorlax deck, which I will be calling Fozzie Bear, in honor of the Muppets. Why? Well, because I want to, that's why. I just think it's funny naming decks after stuff, so whatever, I do what I want. So, this deck has been around. Snorlax as block. It doesn't let your opponent retreat, so you got the lasers, and you poison your opponent. They can't retreat, and they die, slowly and painfully. To be honest, this deck kills by decking out the opponent most of the times. Actually my build is... You'll see, let's talk about the cards a little bit, and I'll get to that. So, first things first, Snorlax, we are playing 4 of this guy only, and he has 130 HP, which is not the greatest, but it's okay. It has block, the attack doesn't matter, the retreat cost doesn't matter, we won't be playing energy on this guy, we will just use him as a tank and let him take the hit. We are playing 4 Crushing Hammer, because we want to be as annoying as possible. When Phantom Gate comes out, maybe we can switch into the Enhanced Hammer. We just want our opponents to feel miserable. The good thing about this deck is that even if we lose, our opponents will still feel miserable, because playing against this deck is really, really, really boring. We are playing a Dowsing Machine because getting things back is all we want to do. We are playing Escape Rope. Actually, on this spot there used to be switches, but I decided that Escape Rope does the same as switch while still being even more annoying, because sometimes it forces our opponent to do stuff he doesn't want to. So it's like a switch, so that imagine that we don't have the healing card that we want in hand, and we can switch into Snorlax, maybe heal him off afterwards, and present a new Snorlax to take the damage. So we are playing 4 lasers, also for Verbank City Gym, and also for Shadow Triad that gets us the lasers back, and also the Snorlax. We are playing 4 Max Potion, we aren't playing energy anyway, so we want to heal the Snorlax. 1 Sacred Ash, to shuffle into the deck more than 1 Snorlax, preferably, like 2 or 3. 2 Super Potion, Team Plasma Ball to get the Snorlax. 2 Sharon. Why Sharon? Well, if you look at the supporters, at the draw card supporters, we are not playing any Juniper. And that's one of the biggest things I found out while playing this deck. You cannot play the stuff that discards your hand, because most of the times we are going for the decking win. So that means hopefully our opponent plays their Ns early before they draw prizes. It's like N works the other way around against this deck. Usually you want to play the ends when you have low prizes and your opponent, when you have a lot of prizes and your opponent has few, but in this deck is actually the opposite. The fewer prizes we have in our deck when we end actually benefit us, because we are taking prizes and we are shuffling them in our deck, so we are increasing the size of the deck. So hopefully our opponent is spending their ends early, and if we don't spend our ends early, we don't spend them at all. I mean, if the opponent has already taken a lot of prizes, we most definitely won't be playing the end. So we are playing 4 Pokemon Center Lady. They heal 60 and the special conditions, which is super nice. Skyla, which takes us 1 card from the deck, but sometimes it's really needed to get that max potion or something. And we are playing 3 Art Charm just to make the Snorlax even harder to kill. That's the deck, let's try it out. I think the match will take a long time to be played. Hopefully not too much. But if things are going well, we are going to deck out our opponent. I'm going to tell you now, though, Do I want to go first? Do I want to go first? Yes, I do. I have to tell you now, if you're hoping for us to get a win, you might get disappointed. This deck, I think it's like the probably the worst deck that I've played in this channel, and that's saying a lot because we have played pretty horrible stuff. Okay, so sorry, there's a Trubbish there, which might make us unable to use block, and that sucks, but our opponent won't be able to evolve next turn, so maybe this laser will hit and we will draw a prize, which would be super awesome. I can't tell you how awesome it would be to draw like 1 or 2 prizes. That would improve our chances significantly. We are not going to be winning with damage, that's for sure. Our opponent is setting up the Mewtwo. I hope he passes the turn with a Trubbish on there. I hope he doesn't switch. Please don't switch. Oh, there's the Floatstone. Okay. So he is switching. So much for that. And we don't have draw supporters, which is not very good. Also, the escape rope does nothing here. So yeah, we are going to be taking... Ah, he passes with Trubbish there. Why? Okay, so I'm going to be drawing a prize. That's wonderful. Oh boy. We fail. And we play the other one, just to be extra annoying. Sometimes we want to keep the hammers in hand. Well, not this time, okay. Don't really mind that. If our opponent plays a double colorless energy, still won't be killing the Snorlax. I will be able to escape rope and then Charon. Or the other way around, since Charon draws us cards, and we might want to do something else. So N, that's nice. That's nice. Our opponent is playing the N's early. That's cool. And we get attacked for 1, 2, 3, 80 damage. Okay, 80 damage. So I think I'm going to be switching now and playing the N. So let's switch into our other guy. Let's play the Art Charm. So we can heal off this guy, which is super cool, and then let's poison that guy just to be extra annoying, and then pass the turn. Let's see what happens here. I'm extra cheerful today just because we are making people feel miserable, and I love that. I'm joking, of course, but you have to get in the mood for some Schadenfreude. Huh. Our opponent is playing fighting Pokemon. He was just unlucky not to get them, because they are strong against Snorlax. They are like some of our worst nightmares, actually. But if he wants to retreat, he will have to discard the energy on Mewtwo. I would do that if I were him. Of course, I'm going to escape rope the turn afterwards, but okay, so he decides to attack us. Okay, that's cool. Because we can heal off. How much are we going to be healing? So we heal 60 and 30 damage are kept. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can kill us with Lucario EX. But I don't think I can do anything else. So yeah, just going for this. Alright. Dealing some extra damage on that Mewtwo EX. Jesus Christ, that Lucario EX is going to be impossible to beat. And he uses the switch. I was hoping he spent the energy retreating. Oh, and he doesn't have the energy anymore. Okay, so I'm going to use the escape rope, and hopefully he will be in a bad position because all these Pokemon have 2 or more as retreat cost. Still, it's going to be really hard to win against his deck. I can get the Laser or the Snorlax back. I am going for the Snorlax for a simple reason, which is, let's see what he switches into, which is if by some chance he has the switch in hand, I don't lose the game straight away. So I have to go for the Snorlax. This is so annoying. If I were my opponent, I know I said that I don't quit games when I'm playing here because I want to give people the opportunity to play. But if I was playing against this deck, I would just say, screw you, guy. You're playing Snorlax, so screw you. I'm not going to play with you. And I would quit the game. I was actually forced to play against Snorlax once in a tournament, and I won. I mean, in an online tournament, when the tournaments were going on. Oh yeah, you couldn't have spent the energy because I have the block attack. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, so he does indeed need a switch, which is cool. Now, do I spend? I'm not going to spend the max potion. It's just a gamble, basically. So if he plays the double colorless, he will kill my guy anyways, because he will be. Oh, he won't. Okay, I don't care. Yeah, I'm just going for the laser. Yeah, it's a gamble. If he doesn't have the energy, I won't die, and my max potion will be even more awesome than it usually is. I would die for a draw supporter, so he does have the energy. Okay, my Snorlax is going to die. So that was a bad call on our part. Huh, did he get energy? I didn't... He already has 4, maybe he doesn't have any energy left, so yeah. I've already seen 5, so it's really possible that he only has 5 energy in his deck, or he has 1 prized. Yeah, it seems like it. Well, I didn't even count the energy, and I made the right call. Which was pure dumb luck. Oh, so maybe, yeah, he's going to kill us anyway. Okay. It's cool, man. It's cool. So we are getting the Snorlax back. I just wish I had Colress or something, because I really need to draw cards, but okay. This guy is taking a lot of damage, though. So if he plays an energy, can kill our Snorlax. Oh, that was terrible for us. Please, a Colress. And he retreats. Oh, okay. To yield off the damage, that's okay. My kingdom for a Colress. Yeah, we really have to draw the Colress here. We have a Snorlax, which is okay, I guess. I'm going to let this one die before I use the Sacred Ash to get maximum value out of it. Even when we lose, these games take a long time. Oh no! And we get a Colress! Now we need to draw into more Snorlax. Yeah, but the writing's on the wall. I mean, there's nothing we can do now. Unless we drew like a hammer and we actually could strip him of his energy. I don't know. It seems like it's impossible to win. No. Too little, too late. It's okay though. It's okay. So we got an hammer. Let's play it and we fail. Let's get escape rope. Let's see what he has. So here's the floatstone. So the escape rope does nothing. Basically, let's get the other hammer out. Yay, we hit, finally. It's this energy, okay. Maybe this does something, not really sure. I mean, it's going to be awfully hard to win from here, but... Oh, and there's the laser, okay. So there's 100 plus 30. We are dead. And we still got time for another match, which is totally fine. Let's go, man. Finish this off. Okay, you won't, so I will. I want to play another game. Defeat. We are defeated. Let's go for another game. In No Energy Week, where I play the two worst decks that you can possibly imagine. I mean, the Poliwag deck is actually, I wouldn't say fine, but it's a fun deck. It's quite the opposite of this one. This just feeds on misery, and the other one feeds on awesomeness. So, if you like the Snorlax deck, I'm not insulting you. I can see people enjoying like this kind of experience online. Obviously, I wouldn't take this deck into a physical paper tournament if I were you, because you might get punched. Okay, not punched. There are policies against that in tournaments, but people might not want to play with you anymore. Let's keep it that way. Oh, it's taking a long time to start. I wonder where my opponent got their Gengar sleeves. I've seen many people with these sleeves. Oh yeah, there were Halloween codes, right? Did I cash in those? I forgot. There was a message some time ago about some Halloween codes, and I forgot. What? Yes! Snorlax wins! We are triumphant! Which is basically the only way we can win. Like, our opponent probably timed out, because there was no time on his... no time ran out on his clock. I wonder, these are ranked matches, so there must be some ranking going on. That's why I'm paired against competitive decks, because people playing competitive decks are paired against each other. I think that's how this works. But sometimes, yeah, this is I don't know. I wonder if playing decks like Snorlax will make us drop in our ranking. What I mean is, I wonder if the deck we are playing matters or not. Okay, so go Snorlax. You beautiful bastard. Yes, I want to draw cards, obviously. I'm going to win anyway, so... So we got an Art Charm. So there's a Darkrai. And there are other weird Pokemon in that deck. I am going to N. Yes. And get the second Snorlax, so all of them are in my deck. Which is totes nice. And let's pass the turn. Our opponent won't be dealing damage for a long time, at least with Miltank. Maybe our opponent is playing a weird deck, and if he is going down. And I mean down because he will lose by getting no cards in his hand. Oh, so there's a double colorless, which I will gladly discard with this Crushing Hammer, if I have the chance. Oh man, I wish Phantom Gates was out and I had the Enhanced Hammer. Maybe I should do a video talking about the spoilers. Should I do that? What? Oh, he played a Muscle Band. Okay. I was wondering how the hell did he deal damage to me. Yes, we discard his energy. That was super nice. And I don't think I'll be playing anything. Yep. Just ship the turn. It's another draw step that will be nullified by Roshana. So I'm just cool with that. We are playing our game, I guess. Our opponent has 44 cards left, so there's 44 turns to go. Unless he plays card drawing. This deck is really weird because we are just hoping for our opponent to play Sycamore with a full hand. If he gets a Sycamore here, that means he will be discarding something like 3 cards next turn. Like he will draw one card, then maybe play one card. So Pokemon Fan Club. That's also cool. That's one card that will take 2 out of his deck. I won't even play the Skyla because what else can I get here? That's really cool. Nothing. I have the healing in my hand. I have everything I need, so I don't care. Could go for a laser or something, but yeah, we are bound to draw them. If we draw the laser, we can get the stadium. If we draw the stadium, we can get the laser. There's the Pokemon Fan Club. Our opponent is going for 2 annoying Pokemon. Or maybe just that weird psychic type thingy he was playing. I'm not sure what it was because I ignored it. Oh, Mewtwo and Ralts, yeah. There's the Ralts I was talking about. Maybe our opponent is like building a competitive deck, but he doesn't have all the cards yet. But this guy paralyzes. That means we can't attack with our Snorlax. That would be terrible. I hope he doesn't attack us with Ralts. It will activate his Miltank though. Eventually, I think. At least. Come at me, bro! Dealing your 10 points of damage, which I'm totally fine with. What a boring game. You guys must be thinking. I mean, I could tell some jokes or something. I don't think we want to go there, but I can play Fozzie the Bear. Yeah, that's why this deck is called Fozzie. I can do some really bad jokes, really bad stand-up while I play it. Maybe that would make it a lot more fun. I actually don't remember any Fozzie the Bear jokes. Fozzie Bear, Fozzie Bear. Oh yeah, what do you get when you cross an elephant and a rhino? Hell if I know! Huh? Get it? It's hilarious. So I'm just passing the turn again. We can double Skyla in the course of 2 turns, I guess. Starling Megaphone. Oh no! I guess we are going to get that back. Our opponent is not drawing any supporter or energy. Ooh, 30 damage, that was vicious. So there's the laser. We are going for the stadium for sure. Let's get that stadium out. Here it is. Let's play it. Let's play the laser. I think I can take more damage before I use the dowsing machine. Although that, I have to say that Hard Charm was indeed healing a lot of damage. So I don't really want to discard anything at this point. Maybe I can discard some plasma balls later in the game. And plus our opponent is poisoned and asleep. That's super awesome. And our opponent can't draw supporters, which I won't argue with. I think this video is going to be super long. It's shaping up to be super long at least. Ooh, he doesn't wake up. That's nice. There's the Team Plasma Ball. I think I'm going to play it. Rather, it's better sooner than later. You might end us, and then there goes the opportunity. And pass the turn. I hope he doesn't wake up. Oh, he did. If he... yeah, he can retreat for free. Oh, no, he can't retreat because of... I keep forgetting that Snorlax has an awesome attack. He will be dealing 30 damage to us and dying. And then I'm going to use Max Potion and make his life miserable. I'm just thinking are the two cards that I discard going to be healing more damage than the... I mean, he has to go with Yveltal, right? And I can poison him. Are the two cards that I'm going to discard with to get the Heart Charm back worth the damage that the Heart Charm heals? If it heals, like, how much damage? He has to heal like 3 attacks worth of damage to be worth it. Yeah, I don't think so. I honestly had to run the math, but it doesn't seem likely, so I'm just going to keep everything I have in hand. Jesus Christ, if I were my opponent. The thing about this deck is, remember when I played Donphan and I said that the deck was really annoying, people were quitting all the time? The deck, you felt helpless against that deck. Well, against Snorlax, you feel like you can win because it's really, really stupid. This is a terrible deck. But the fact of the matter is that if you know how to play it, if you can find the right time to play the cards, sometimes it actually wins. One thing that is making me scared, not scared, wonder, is that my opponent hasn't played any N. It doesn't seem to be drawing into draw card supporters, and he played a Skyla to get the Pokemon fan club. So maybe he doesn't have Skyla or something like that. I'm not sure. I just hope I can kill the Yveltal with the lasers. At this point, Shadow Triading for lasers seem like pretty decent choice, actually. So, ooh, and we get the Art Charm. That's nice. Not gonna spend the lasers just to make our opponent go to sleep. We have enough healing as is in hand. He's only going to be dealing 30 damage anyway, so if he doesn't play a laser or something else, or switch into something, I mean, it doesn't have anything. I mean, you could switch into the Mewtwo and play double colorless, which would mean 60 damage, which is still okay. I mean, 40 damage because of the Heart Charm, yeah. Soup's okay. Is he going to go for the stage 2? Yeah, Galad. What does this guy do? 20 damage, the amount of energy attached to all of your Pokemon. Okay, it doesn't seem to be going that well. He's going to get the Darkness energy on one of his guys, though. Maybe Miltank, if I were him, just because Miltank is dealing 80 damage now. So those lasers are going to come in handy. And so is this Max Potion. Twice, because of Dowsing Machine. So there's 30. I'm fine with that. Does he die this turn? There's the energy. So he's going to die, and he's going to attack with Miltank. If he plays the Muscle Band is dealing 80 damage. If he doesn't, he's dealing less, which is fine. And we do have the... I just hope he doesn't end right now. At the same time, if he did end, it wouldn't matter that much because my opponent has more prizes than we do, so he would be drawing more cards. He would still keep the same amount of cards in his deck, and we would have more. So, as I explained before, it wouldn't matter. I don't feel like Snorlax is going to die this turn, and I feel like the Crushing Hammer is going to hit. That's going to be beautiful. So yeah, there's the 60 damage. There's the healing. There's the Crushing Hammer. Do I take the Miltank or the Mewtwo? I think I go for the Miltank because it just deals more damage. And let's play the laser and pass the turn. I could have played a supporter there. Just because if I want, I need to heal. Yeah, but it didn't feel like the best thing ever, right? Yeah, let's just keep going. Seriously, my opponent must be so sad right now. But he still believes in it. He still believes he can do it. Let's go Snorlax! My opponent has 2 cards in hand and is still taking time to think what he's doing. So probably drew an energy. Because he's considering, is it worth it to play this energy on Miltank and deal 60 damage? Or playing it on Mewtwo and dealing 40 minus 20 because Miltank is poisoned. Oh yeah, so there was the energy switch. Even worse than an energy, which is even better for us. So there's 60 damage. Our opponent is only killing one Snorlax if he draws into what was I think? Yeah, if he draws into the muscle band. Sorry guys, I'm brain farting for some reason. There's one card that we want to discard. We could use the Pokemon Center Lady now. I mean, it's clear 60 damage. But I want him to make a mistake or something. I want him to keep believing that he can do something with that damage. He has one card stuck in his hand. I wonder what that card is. Maybe an Ultra Ball or something that needs discarding. I just hope I draw like a Verbank. A Max Potion! That was interesting. I don't care for that at all. I'm not even going to heal my guy. Just going to pass the turn here. Yep, total insanity. Okay, go. 30 more turns to go. Because our opponent doesn't seem to be interested in drawing cards. As I said, this is going to be a long match. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I told you so. I mean, I definitely warned you. I definitely told you guys that this was going to be. This was how it was going to be. Oh, there's the Professor letter. I wonder what my opponent is going for. Most likely Yveltal. I have lasers in store for him. He plays an energy on Miltank? Is he crazy? Unless he's playing a muscle band here. He doesn't play a muscle band. Okay. I'm just going to be healing some damage off my guy. Don't even care about your Miltank. That's going to die this turn, so bye-bye. That was brutal, man. I think... Yep. I wonder how my hand is organized. I mean, there's 4 Shadow Triad, but still the end gets stuck in the middle of them. I mean, I'm a programmer. That's what I do as my daily job, and sometimes I wonder what causes like an end that's drawn to be stuck into stuff like this. We wonder stuff like this all the time. So. So our opponent, wisely so, is going for Yveltal. I wonder if he can get 3 attacks before you kill that Yveltal. If I were him, I would go for Darkrai EX so fast. I think Mewtwo is just a mistake. It deals less damage than the Darkrai EX. So he went for an N, so he does have Ns. That makes me want to play the Shadow Triad really fast. Just to get the lasers and poison this guy. Because he's going to end his next turn. Let's get a laser. There you go, son. Enjoy your poison drink. Jesus Christ, it's still the same freaking Snorlax with a hard charm on it. It's not the same hard charm, but Jesus Christ. And he's and he falls asleep. Oh my god. Oh boy. I wouldn't have gone for the Miltank, honestly. I think I would start charging up one of the big guys. I mean, or would I? I don't know. I would be drawing 2 prizes if I hit an EX Pokemon, like Darkrai or something, so... The fact that he's not playing Garbodor is perfect, because he cannot retreat. Gosh, I wonder how long will it take for our opponent to concede, man? Seriously. We have a ball, but I don't think I will play it. You know why? It's an extra card to shuffle. We don't need it at the moment, and we are bound to draw into it anyways. And the less cards we have, the less Pokemon we have out, the less cards we draw with Colress. And that might actually come in handy later. So I don't care. I am going to play the Shauna, I think. That will just draw me 1 extra card. And maybe, just because maybe I will need to be drawing into another Shadow Triad or Laser. Oh, there's an Hammer, Jesus Christ. The Hammer, I am going to be playing it, and if it hits, it's going to hit Yveltal. I'm calling it, okay. No hits. It's fine. I'm going to play the Shauna anyways. And there's a potion, which is totally fine, but I was going for the laser. Just because if he switches now, I want to poison the second thing he throws out. Can we win this game by not by decking out, but honestly drawing all the prizes? Wow, that would be awesome to do that on video. Jesus Christ, that's a 60 damage Mewtwo. So the Mewtwo with 3 energy does less damage than the Miltank. Nice way to go, dude. I would honestly just go for Darkrai EX, because those 30 damage on the bench really pile up quickly. I mean, right? Plus, if you played it on Galad, whatever, it will be dealing 40... I don't know, I don't want to, to make the calculations. Just screw it. I don't care. So he's going for an extra energy and maybe play it on Mewtwo. So Mewtwo is at 80 damage. I'm going for another laser. 80 damage, maybe a double colorless energy comes in next turn, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Minus 10, that's 100 damage, which is not enough, so he needs a double colorless energy and a muscle band. And I would still be okay with that. I would be poisoning him afterwards and all that, so... Yep, another guy, another one hits the dust. Another one bites the dust. Boop, boop. Another one bites the dust. Yeah, my number is getting better as time goes by. I'm now starting to sing. I just need to kill this Mewtwo EX and it's done. I feel Mewtwo is worse than Darkrai EX. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it deals 80 damage. That's way less than Darkrai EX for even 1 more extra energy. And Darkrai hits the bench. I don't know what the guy is thinking. And it's called Come On. Where's Poe? Ha 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 ha. Hilarious. Our opponent might just time out. Actually. Oh, I can grab a laser with my Skyla. Which I think I'm going to. I think there's the double colorless, okay. We're still 2 hits away to die with this Snorlax. So if we can draw Max Potion, that's totes cool. I still think I'm going for the laser. Oh, what the hell am I thinking? Sharon is a supporter. Jesus Christ, that was dumb. Okay, it doesn't matter. We are giving him 60 damage worth of lasers. Thank you very much, as the opponent. So if he plays an energy, he will be killing us in 1 hit. Oh no, that was actually terrible. I think that was a big mistake, and we will pay for it. Most definitely. Jesus Christ, that was savage. What a beating. He's going for the muscle band, isn't he? Maybe another supporter. Opponent, what are you going to do? We have 12 cards to choose from. Few of those are trainers. So I wonder what the hell. So there's the switch. Switch. Everything is turning sour all of a sudden. Our opponent still has to pass through 6 Snorlaxes in record time, so... Yep, I'm going for the Colress next turn, drawing 6 cards. I wonder what else is there to think about. Okay, so 100 damage. Another one bites the dust. It was the worst Scala ever, wasn't it? I mean, I have to poison him this turn. Doesn't matter. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, we have to poison him this turn. And he has a switch also. And we will have to spend set switch. And if he does, the Miltank, it deals less damage than the Mewtwo right now, so only needs 1 extra energy to kill us in 1 hit. But that means Mewtwo is taking 60 damage. Let's see how this plays out. That was a huge mistake. I mean, our opponent could have... Jesus Christ. It was super dumb. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm really bummed out. But he still has to go through 6 Snorlaxes. Hopefully. He went through 1. There's already 4. Plus... there's a Sacred Ash or something. So yeah, he has to go through a lot of stuff. So yeah, he can now 1-hit KO our guys. But he's going to need to switch eventually, so... There's another Skyla. Or is he grabbing? He's spending cards from his deck. That's a positive thing, I think. Another switch, maybe? So that he can double switch. And then, okay, so he wants to shuffle. I don't think that will make a big difference. It's going to put 2 cards back in his deck. Oh no, 3, because he's going to draw a prize. Ugh. Alright. I have to call rest this turn, yes. Ooh. Ooh. So now everything rests on my ability. So he's going to N. Yeah, I'm just going to let the Mewtwo take the damage. I think he's going to get scared now and switch. Jesus Christ, if I just had played that stupid laser that turn. I think my opponent is going to switch now, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jesus Christ. That's the game, unfortunately. That is the game. Another Ralts, another card out of his deck. I mean, our opponent has to go through 4 Pokemon, but there's 6 cards in his deck. He did not play the N yet, but it's the same for him. So the thing is, he's 1-hit KOing every time. So do we have any hammers left? Yeah, we have one. That hammer would have to hit. We have to draw the hammer and he has to hit. Is that how it is? Yeah, I think so. Can go for it. Maybe the hammer is not in our deck anymore, so it doesn't matter. That's like the best thing we have going for us right now. This hammer has to hit for us to win. Oops, it didn't, so we lost. It's okay. Whew, I'm so tired, guys. Seriously, this deck is awful. This is terrible. This is a misery, both for us and for the opponent. We almost got him there. I made a big mistake, but I don't think, after all, it wouldn't have made a difference. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoy this. That was a hell of a ride, and that was No Energy Week. I'll still be playing some quirky decks, but in the meantime, maybe I'll play some more competitive stuff. I know my most popular decks were actually competitive stuff, so maybe you guys are more interested in that kind of stuff, and so am I, to be honest. So yeah, I'll still be playing stuff like this from time to time. But yeah, if you have any questions, you know how to do it, you know the drill, just ask in the comment section. I don't want to take any more time. Bye guys, see you next time.